Ever wondered if Dumbledore's secrets go deeper than you think? The Harry Potter series is filled with mysteries, hidden meanings, and intricate connections that fans have been dissecting for years. One of the most intriguing theories that has emerged from this deep dive into the wizarding world is the idea that Albus Dumbledore, the wise and enigmatic headmaster of Hogwarts, might actually be death personified. This theory, while seemingly far-fetched at first glance, has some compelling arguments and evidence that make it worth exploring. Hold on to your wands, because we're diving into a mind-bending theory. This theory revolves around the tale of the three brothers, a story within the Harry Potter universe that is rich with symbolism and deeper meanings. The tale, as recounted in The Tales of Beedle the Bard, tells the story of three brothers who cheat death and receive three powerful magical items: the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Invisibility Cloak. These items, known collectively as the Deathly Hallows, play a crucial role in the overarching narrative of the Harry Potter series. In the tale of the three brothers, three wizards cheat death and receive powerful gifts: the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Invisibility Cloak. The Elder Wand, the most powerful wand in existence, is given to the eldest brother, Antioch. The Resurrection Stone, which can bring back the dead, is given to the middle brother, Cadmus. The Invisibility Cloak, which can render the wearer completely invisible, is given to the youngest brother, Ignotus. Each brother's interaction with these gifts and their ultimate fates provide a rich tapestry of themes and lessons about power, loss, and acceptance. But here's the twist. Some fans believe Albus Dumbledore is actually death from this tale. This theory suggests that Dumbledore, who is deeply connected to the Deathly Hallows, represents death itself. The idea is that Dumbledore, much like death in the tale, is a guiding and omnipresent figure who influences the lives and fates of the main characters in the series. This interpretation adds a new layer of depth to Dumbledore's character and his actions throughout the series. Dumbledore's connection to the Deathly Hallows is undeniable. He possesses the Elder Wand, finds the Resurrection Stone, and gives Harry the Invisibility Cloak. But there's more. Dumbledore's involvement with these powerful artifacts is not just a matter of possession. It is deeply intertwined with his personal history and the choices he makes. The Elder Wand, for instance, comes into Dumbledore's possession after he defeats the dark wizard Grindelwald, a former friend and ally. The Resurrection Stone, hidden within a ring, is discovered by Dumbledore during his quest to find and destroy Voldemort's Horcruxes. The Invisibility Cloak, a family heirloom of the Potters, is entrusted to Harry by Dumbledore, who recognizes its significance and the role it will play in Harry's journey. He possesses the Elder Wand, finds the Resurrection Stone, and gives Harry the Invisibility Cloak. But there's more. Each of these items is not just a tool or a weapon. They are symbols of deeper themes and ideas. The Elder Wand represents the pursuit of power and the consequences that come with it. The Resurrection Stone symbolizes the human desire to overcome death and the pain of loss. The Invisibility Cloak, on the other hand, stands for wisdom, humility, and the acceptance of mortality. Dumbledore's relationship with these items reflects his own struggles and growth as a character, as well as his understanding of the broader themes of life and death. Each brother's fate mirrors key characters. Voldemort, like Antioch, seeks power and meets a violent end. Voldemort's obsession with power and his quest for immortality ultimately lead to his downfall, much like Antioch's fate in the tale. Voldemort's desire to conquer death and his ruthless pursuit of the Elder Wand mirror Antioch's arrogance and the consequences of his actions. This parallel highlights the dangers of unchecked ambition and the inevitable consequences of seeking power at any cost. Voldemort, like Antioch, seeks power and meets a violent end. Snape, like Cadmus, is consumed by lost love. Severus Snape's life is defined by his unrequited love for Lily Potter, Harry's mother. This love drives many of his actions and decisions, ultimately leading to his tragic end. Snape's story mirrors that of Cadmus, who is consumed by his desire to bring back his lost love and is ultimately destroyed by it. This parallel underscores the theme of love and loss, and the ways in which these emotions can shape and define a person's life. Snape, like Cadmus, is consumed by lost love. And Harry, like Ignotus, uses the cloak wisely, accepting death to save others. Harry's journey is marked by his acceptance of his own mortality and his willingness to sacrifice himself for the greater good. This mirrors Ignotus's wise use of the Invisibility Cloak and his acceptance of death as a natural part of life. Harry's actions and choices reflect the themes of bravery, selflessness, and the acceptance of one's fate, which are central to the tale of the three brothers. And Harry, like Ignotus, uses the cloak wisely, accepting death to save others. Meanwhile, Dumbledore? He's there at every turn, guiding, manipulating, and revealing secrets, much like death itself. Dumbledore's role in the series is that of a mentor and guide, but his actions often have a manipulative and secretive edge. He orchestrates events from behind the scenes, guiding Harry and others towards their destinies. This mirrors the role of Death in the tale, who interacts with the brothers and influences their fates. Dumbledore's presence and influence are felt throughout the series, much like an omnipresent force guiding the characters towards their ultimate destinies. He's there at every turn, guiding, manipulating, and revealing secrets, much like death itself. Even Dumbledore's name hints at a deeper meaning, derived from bumblebee. It symbolizes wisdom and guidance, traits often linked with death in literature. The name Dumbledore itself carries symbolic weight. In Old English, Dumbledore means bumblebee, a creature often associated with wisdom, industriousness, and guidance. In literature, bees are sometimes linked with the soul and the afterlife, further reinforcing the idea of Dumbledore as a guiding, almost otherworldly presence. This connection adds another layer of meaning to Dumbledore's character and his role in the series. Even Dumbledore's name hints at a deeper meaning. Derived from bumblebee, it symbolizes wisdom and guidance, traits often linked with death in literature. In the end, Dumbledore's planned death and his final meeting with Harry at King's Cross reinforce his role as a guide in the afterlife. Dumbledore's death is not a random or meaningless event. It is a carefully orchestrated part of his plan. His final meeting with Harry at King's Cross, a liminal space between life and death, serves as a moment of guidance and revelation. In this scene, Dumbledore provides Harry with the wisdom and encouragement he needs to return to the living world and complete his mission. This moment underscores Dumbledore's role as a guide and mentor, even in the afterlife. Derived from bumblebee, it symbolizes wisdom and guidance, traits often linked with death in literature. In the end, Dumbledore's planned death and his final meeting with Harry at King's Cross reinforce his role as a guide in the afterlife. This theory, whether intended by J.K. Rowling or not, adds a rich, thought-provoking layer to the Harry Potter series. It encourages us to look at Dumbledore's actions and motivations in a new light, and to consider the deeper themes and symbolism woven throughout the story. By viewing Dumbledore as Death, we gain a new perspective on his character and the role he plays in the lives of the other characters. In the end, Dumbledore's planned death and his final meeting with Harry at King's Cross reinforce his role as a guide in the afterlife. So, is Dumbledore really Death? This question invites us to delve deeper into the text and to explore the rich tapestry of themes and symbols that make the Harry Potter series so compelling. Whether or not we ultimately agree with this theory, it provides a fascinating lens through which to view the story and its characters. It challenges us to think critically about the narrative and to appreciate the complexity and depth of J.K. Rowling's creation. So, is Dumbledore really Death? Whether J.K. Rowling intended it or not, this theory adds a rich, thought-provoking layer to the Harry Potter series, making us see the beloved headmaster in a whole new light. The idea of Dumbledore as Death invites us to reconsider his actions and motivations, and to see the connections between the characters and the themes of the series in a new way. It encourages us to look beyond the surface and to explore the deeper meanings and symbolism that make the Harry Potter series such a rich and rewarding experience. Whether J.K. Rowling intended it or not, this theory adds a rich, thought-provoking layer to the Harry Potter series, making us see the beloved headmaster in a whole new light. What do you think? This question is an invitation to engage with the text and to share our own interpretations and insights. The Harry Potter series has always been a source of rich discussion and debate. And this theory is just one example of the many ways in which fans continue to find new meanings and connections within the story. By exploring these theories and sharing our thoughts, we contribute to the ongoing conversation and deepen our appreciation of the series. What do you think? Dive into the comments and let us know your thoughts. The discussion doesn't end here. We invite you to join the conversation and share your own perspectives on this theory. Do you see Dumbledore as death, or do you have a different interpretation? What other theories and connections have you discovered in the Harry Potter series? By engaging with each other and sharing our insights, we can continue to explore the rich and complex world that J.K. Rowling has created and to find new layers of meaning and understanding in the story we love. Dive into the comments and let us know your thoughts. The Harry Potter series is a treasure trove of themes, symbols and connections that continue to captivate and inspire fans around the world. Whether we are exploring theories like Dumbledore as death or simply enjoying the story for its magic and adventure, we are part of a vibrant and passionate community of readers and fans. So let's keep the conversation going and continue to discover the many wonders of the wizarding world together.